Many people have been curious as to where I've been for the last month and a half since I haven't been uploading. Many people have speculated that either I took a bad bite or maybe that I got sick from the virus. Neither of these is true. I've actually just had a lot going on, a lot keeping me busy. I have been filming, but I haven't had the time to actually edit the video to get it uploaded. Here's a few things that have happened since we've been gone. The first thing that happened, we had 13 healthy baby Mexican jumping vipers born, which was formerly Atropoides mexicanus, but since then the genus has changed. I was also able to unbox one of my favorite snakes in the world. That video is coming soon. I know this picture doesn't do it justice. Now lastly, I received one of the most amazing reptiles that still walks the earth today. Unfortunately, upon closer inspection, she had ticks on her. Now, after doing a little bit of research, I realized that these ticks are actually native to Africa. So I'm fighting these to the best of my ability, but this lizard's not from Africa, so I'm guessing that the person that had her before me was an importer and had quite a few other animals around her. So this is why quarantine's so important. Let's go ahead and get on into the video.
Hey Venom fans, VenomMan20 here today, and today we're going to be taking a look at the beaded lizard. The beaded lizard, in my opinion, is the largest medically significant venomous lizard in the world. Of course, the monitor lizards are also venomous, but these guys don't typically kill you from a bite, although it has happened that was actually from blood poisoning. But this guy, in theory, could kill you if it bit you. But he's kind of a sweet little lizard. I mean, he's a nice guy. He's used to being handled. We're going to be dealing with these guys. They need a soak. They're huge, not happy, and we're going to have some fun with them. So hopefully you'll stick around. So as I said, these guys are quite a bit bigger and they're quite a bit angrier. I'm not going to be taking my chances with these guys because I have handled them before, but we actually just picked these up. And I want to make sure that they're well hydrated, and we're going to go ahead and set them up inside their quarantine enclosures. These were just for transport. Right now I think he's asleep because typically he's way snappier than this. I want to try to get behind him and see if we can't get a hold of him. Okay, got him. There we go. And he is already wound for sound. He is not happy about this. That's close to the finger. Look at that. Ah, look down his throat. Look at that mouth. And the strength is unreal. So I actually traded some Gilas for these guys. These are very strong. These are impressive animals. Ah, it's so freaking close. This is ridiculous. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put him down into the tub so he can start soaking, because this isn't an easy animal to hold. Ah, he's trying to roll on me. Come on, dude. Calm down, bud. Now, one thing that has to be said is these are captive bred nowadays in pretty large numbers. They breed readily, for sure. But even wild-caught animals, I haven't came across many with attitudes like these. And the ones I have came across with really mean attitudes weren't this big. So they are just grumpy, and I don't know why. Like, they're just dangerous to hold. Now, a bite from this animal, the pain is incredible. It's actually one of those things, by the time I got it off, I would probably be passed out from the pain. I have a high pain tolerance. But from everything I've heard, it's like sticking your hand inside a fire, pulling it out, beating it with a hammer, and sticking your hand back into the fire. People have died from the bites of these. Very seldom, and I think that there was other underlying issues. But it's something we got to take serious. You know, the one I've been working with for years, super calm, I can cuddle him. I'm still taking a big chance. But I can't take a chance with an animal this big and this grumpy. So I do grab them a little bit aggressively, but that's for good reason. Ready? Okay, I've got you. Okay, it's going a little bit better. Now, these are quite a bit stronger than the Gilas. Ah, yay. Whoo. Okay, calm down, buddy. I know, we don't like this. I know, we've got to get used to this. This is ridiculous. Okay, you're rolling. I see. Stop, stop. He's using his tail for leverage. These are so much stronger than the Gilas. And you could say, well, it's because the Gilas are smaller. Partially. But if you look at the arms of this guy compared to a Gila, you would realize that these legs are much longer. It's because these guys will actually climb. I'm not saying they're graceful, because they're not. But come on. Just calm down, buddy. Stop. Dude, you are a workout. I have monitors that are easier than you. It's just their neck and their head's fat and your thumb could slip up so easy. Calm down. It's okay. We're going to soak you. You're going to get a bath. We're going to get that stuck shat off of you. You're going to look beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Stop. It's okay. It's okay. Now, so if he was to grab a hold of me, he would grab a hold and he would not let go. He would chew as long as possible. That venom gland is actually in the lower jaw. And if he was to get a hold of me, like I said, this video would end very quickly. So let's go ahead and get him into a soak before he stresses out too much. So it's horridum bath time. I'm going to try to get down there and get that plug pushed, but wish me luck because he is right there. And we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and try to help them shed and hope that they don't try to bite each other. So far, so good in that aspect. They're still fired up, you can hear them. But we got them put up, we got them soaked. We're getting ready to set these guys up, and I will show you that in a future video. But I do want to reiterate that these are not evil monsters. This little guy right here does not want to hurt me whatsoever. Those guys are only defensive. I use the word aggressive very loosely. They don't know what's going on. I'm grabbing them against their will. They're not comfortable. This guy understands. He knows. He's like, oh, this guy touches me a lot. It's awkward. I don't know what to do. But he doesn't bite. And I know that. That's why I picked him for this video. Because he's a good little beaded lizard, aren't you? I appreciate you guys so much sticking around to the end. I have some new Venom Man merch coming out. Hopefully it's out by the time I'm uploading this video. Check the little bar down there to the bottom. Any purchase really helps me out. Really helps the animals out. I'm going to be setting those up here soon, so hopefully you'll come back for that video. Thank you so much. Y'all have a wonderful night. Ready to go? There you go.